when you think you're done with your WeVideo project and you've carefully checked the rubric to make sure you have included all the important criteria to the best that you're able, then you're going to head back to WeVideo and you're going to find the Finish button up here in the top right, and you're going to click that. Once you click it, you're going to give your video a title, which make sure it's your last name underscore GTKY, not my last name, your last name, unless we happen to share the same last name. Then make sure that it is exporting as video, and then that video is standard definition SD, and that destinations include both WeVideo and Google Drive. Now, when you click on Google Drive, you may have to allow permissions to Google Drive, and that's perfectly normal. Go ahead and do that. But we do not want our export to be public. You may or may not have this option, but we don't want it to be public. Now, as far as your thumbnail goes, right now my only options are all black, and I don't really like that very much. So here's how I fix that. If I go back to the editor up here, then I can drag the blue playhead in my timeline to the spot in the video that I want my thumbnail to be. So if I want it to be the money, if I want it to be my end credits, if I want it to be this photo, whatever it is, I just want it to be the title of my video. So I'm going to go back there, I'm going to click Finish again, and make sure that all of my settings have stayed the same. Now, for some reason, that time didn't work, so I'm just going to try it again, and hopefully this time, there we go, got what I wanted. All right, so the title needs to be your last name underscore GTKY, needs to be a video, SD, not public, Google Drive, and then click the export button. It is going to take some time for your video to finish processing. So while that's happening, go do something else. Work on your typing.com, work on a side quest, but don't just sit here and stare at the screen for a couple minutes waiting for it to finish processing. Once you get the email, or you just check this page again and you see that it's done, you can stay on this page, or if you closed it, to get back to your video, you would click on Exports, and then you would find it in there. Actually, I had to refresh my page to get it, but there it is. And once you click on Exports, I'm just going to double click on it, and it'll take you back to a similar page. To turn in your video, what you're going to do is go up to the address bar, copy the address, which will be wevideo.com/view, and then a bunch of numbers. Make sure you copy the whole thing. And then go to the Getting to Know You video assignment on Schoology. Click Submit Assignment. Click Create. And paste the address, and just the address, into that window. Press the Enter key, which won't look like it does anything, but it should make it a clickable link for me. Click Submit, and your work is submitted. Once you've submitted your work, you should always check to make sure that it was submitted correctly. It tells you your assignment has been submitted, but I can simply click on the submission here, wait a couple seconds for it to load, and there it is. And when I click on that, it takes me directly to my video. And that's what we want to happen. As always, please let me know if you have any questions while you're working.